Hi folks, welcome again to the channel. Juan here from Physical Media EU. Today we want to review this Scream Factory release of Escape from New York. Hello again. So we're reviewing this Scream Shout Factory release of Escape from New York, the 1981 movie from John Carpenter. First of all, I want to say that Escape from New York is one of my favorite movies of all time, so I really had the need of have this in 4K. So let's first take a look at the item. Here you can see the movie comes with this slipcase, and the disc is the case is under. So on both sides, right, we have the description of the content of the disc, and also in the front we get the same cover as well. So here's a close-up of the cover. Of course, this is the original cover. It looks super nice, I think, and this cover is one of the reasons why I wanted to have this release, because it has the original cover. And there are other versions that were released here in Europe that have other covers which are also nice, but in my case, I find like a lot of value in the original cover. So even though the new covers are nice, they are like very well made and everything, I think they don't top this original one. So let's take a look on the inside. We can see here it has the 4K disc, and then if we flip, it has the Blu-ray and a whole Blu-ray disc of extras. So first, let's talk about picture quality. The thing we need to know first about the picture quality of this film is that the source of this film is actually not so good. So I feel like the movie looks very good, and I think the Scream Factory did a very good job at giving like a very nice tint to the colors of the movie, and like the blacks are much deeper than that they have been. So in that aspect it looks great, but there's nothing you can do against like a blurry source, right? And in some scenes you can see that. I think it's a problem that also movies like the 4K version of They Live also you can find similar things where it's known that the original source is not too good, so this is not as perfect as maybe we would have liked, but it's probably as good as it gets. So I think that Scream Factory did an amazing job. Like movie looks great. It still has like some scenes or like edges that you can see there might have been there might be a little blurry, but the movie in general looks good. I think it's a big upgrade from the Blu-ray, so definitely I wanted to get this version. Now it also features Dolby Vision, so the color grading it can really range, right, in different scenes. For the audio, it has DTA's HD 5.1, which sounds very good, but I think it's probably still the same that there was in the Blu-ray. At least I couldn't notice any difference. And another great thing about this release is the extras, right? As I showed, there's a full disc full of extras, and it's tons of content. I would say like at least like an hour and a half more, several videos like around 25 minutes each, besides the classical things like trailers and so on. Also, these have some exclusive content, some exclusive bonus features made currently, right? They went and find people who worked in the movie back then and had interviews with them and could provide a hindsight perspective, right, of the movie. One of my favorite ones of the extras was about the music. Of course, the Escape from New York has an amazing soundtrack. I also have the vinyl, and to hear the composer and how they work with the movie, with the music and together with the Carpenter, I think it's a very nice set of extras we get in this movie. So just to go over through them, There's big challenges in Little Manhattan, the visual effects of Escape from New York. That's also very, very interesting. They use miniature things for a lot of the scenes, so that's very good. Then the scoring the Escape, the interview with Alan Howard. There's an interview with the actor Joe Unger, which is an actor, if you remember the movie. Actually, this is a deleted scene that is also included here, but this was known from before. Like at the very beginning of the movie, there's a scene of escape of a robbery of a bank, where Snake Plissken, Kurt Russell in the movie, has like a co-worker, someone that was in the robbery with him. And so the interview is with him. That scene actually got deleted, so he was appearing in the credit, but like he was actually not showing up in the film. There's also an interview with filmmaker David Ducouteau and Return to Escape from New York featurette. So that is some of the extras you can find in this release. Now, if you're in Europe and you're trying to get this movie, most likely it will happen when you search for Escape from New York 4K Blu-ray. You will see the Studio Canal release that you can see here. So that happened to me when I was trying to get this movie, and I started comparing these two releases. And the reason I wanted to get this one is because this one has more extras, and also it has the original cover. This cover is also very nice, but I really really like the original. I think it's like amazing. It's one of the best covers ever, in my opinion. Now, a downside of this release, if you live in Europe, is this comes from the US, so it's hard to find, probably more expensive, and you need to be mindful of the region of the discs. Of course, the 4K disc is region free, so you're good there, but the extras is in a Blu-ray, which is region A. The same with the movie that is also in the Blu-ray. So that you need to keep in mind. It doesn't work in a European player. I have a separate players for region A discs, and I have to play there because in the normal player that I normally use, it didn't just work, of course. So that was it for the review. I will post detailed pictures of this in the Instagram account. You can see here the username is the same handle, Physical Media EU. You're welcome to follow. Also, if you like this kind of content, consider subscribing to the channel and enable notifications. And lastly, I would love to hear from you. What do you think of this release? If you are considering getting any of these one, or if you have the Studio Canal, what do you think of it? And if you have any other releases from Screen Factory that I think they make amazing stuff. I also have the Blu-ray of Big Trouble in Little China, some collector's edition, which I have also reviewed in the channel. I will leave the link up here. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and see you all at Okie Dogs.